interview, in that room, they would want to know what you think of an issue. They would sometimes put you on the edge to take a stand, and that is where your own opinion matters. So interview is much more based on what you think personally. Essay paper. Now coming to the last leg of the examination, which is the interview. So personally for me, interview preparation was the most enjoyable part of the examination, because firstly, when you qualify mains, it's a very big confidence booster. You feel like you're going in the right direction and you feel really excited for the interview. So interview has to be taken with a lot of positive energy. For interview, there are three things mainly. One is your detailed application form. You have to know every word of your DAF. And it's a reasonable expectation to have that the panel members would want you to know about your own journey, right? So they would want to know you and from your background, the schooling, the city that you come from, the state that you come from, all that. So you need to know that it is your hobby, your interest. So it's obvious that you should know about that. Second thing is the current affairs. So here the difference between mains and interview is that when we write a mains answer, we try to balance it out. We write the pros and the cons of a policy. We quote committees and thinkers, etc. But in the interview, in that room, they would want to know what you think of an issue. They would sometimes put you on the edge to take a stand, and that is where your own opinion matters. So interview is much more based on what you think personally than what, say, the ARC recommends or the Supreme Court says, etc. Of course, you can quote it and it can lend it can make your answer sound better, but at the end of the day, it's about what you think in the interview. Another thing is optional. So if your optional is a dynamic subject, it is contemporary, then you can expect questions from there in the interview. For example, my optional was economics, and I can easily say that 1/3 of the interview was about economics, the current affairs revolving around economics. So depending on the optional subject, you have to be well prepared with that, because that is your area of specialization. Mostly the interview checks the confidence and honesty in a candidate. So even if you do not know an answer, it's best to be honest and tell them that you do not know about it, and you will find out about it. Because the collective experience of that board is much more than the number of years we have lived, right? So it does not help to beat around the bush. You can directly say that you do not know, and I don't think that is taken against you. So all in all, interview is about confidence, honesty, DAF, current affairs and optional. So with that, I have covered all the three stages of the